Okay, so today on my podcast, I'd like to talk about the smartphone. And so, first of all, it's not a phone. Let's be clear about that. You know, God only knows what it is, but it's not a telephone. That's for darn sure. And it's like, it's gradually distracted most of us away from what's really important.
Yoo-hoo, Professor!
With all its addictive applications, and so it's not conducive to fostering cohesive and reciprocal relationships. And
Professor!
You might say, well, why do I say that?
It is
I could say, well,
your friendly neighbor.
We don't talk to each other like we used to, and so it's like we barely acknowledge each other, and so we don't return texts. It's like we're too darn busy staring at the screen, and we're zombie-like. To the point where our friends and our loved ones are screaming for our attention, and the grass has reached 3 feet high in the yard, and it's like, come on, man! It's a bloody catastrophe. It's a spiral of descent into Dante's Inferno and perils of the underworld, where pride and self-aggrandizement engulf any semblance of civilized society. What in the bloody hell, man?
Well, good morning to you, Professor.
What's the darn meaning of this, Ian? It's my irritating neighbor, Ian. You just destroyed my door, for God's sake.
Well, you won't respond to my texts. You won't answer the door.
That's because I'm ghosting you.
Ghosting?
You're a narcissistic psychopath.
Oh, but you misunderstand me, Professor.
Oh, how so?
I've come in the spirit of goodwill.
Okay, so knowing you, Ian, it's probably another clip from YouTube.
Oh, yes, it is, but it's a very amusing one. Come and look.
No, man, just stop.
What?
No more YouTube clips, and stop showing me video clips day after day, as if you're somehow responsible for their content.
But I...
You're just a boring individual with nothing to offer other than what other people have created, and it's like, my God, just stop it. Go out and make your own mark on the world, for God's sake.
Well,
Now, I know that may sound just a tad harsh, but being honest is what Carl Rogers identified as a precondition for any triumphant psychotherapeutic endeavor, and it's like there are times people need to hear the unbridled truth.
Oh, just take one tiny peek, Professor.
No, look, I'm an agreeable guy, okay? So I give people the benefit of the doubt, but in this case, Ian, I'm not interested in your little clip. So just do me a favor, man, and disappear.
Disappear like a magician?
Yes, that's right.
Well, if it's magic you want, my dear fellow, let me show you my latest trick.
Oh.
Good night, sweet prince.
My God, it's like, what in the hell, man?
You did say to make my mark on the world, Professor. As of today, I will rid the world of Jordan Peterson and all of his psycho babble.
You won't get away with this, that's for darn sure.
Oh, but I will, after you've completely submerged beneath this pit of concrete. It will be as if you've disappeared forever.
Why are you doing this?
Oh, because you ghosted me, Professor. You treated me as if I were invisible.
But I...
Farewell, Professor. And now you're the one who's going to be invisible.
No.
And I think from now on, it can truly be said that Professor Peterson is very set in his ways.
Okay, so in times like these, you might say it's your predetermined destiny to undergo a tragic death, but then you might say, screw that, I want to live, man. Okay, but then maybe you haven't exhausted all the possibilities. Societal expectation and flagrant non-conformity are in heated conflict, and it's like Horatio's great battle, where he stands on the precipice of a sacrificial heroic deed on the one hand.
Holy limestone!
And it's like, help!
Quickly, Robin, we'll use the bat anti-concrete grappling hook in my utility belt. Come on!
Batman and Robin, I'm speechless. You rescued me from descent into the bowels of hell. And you might say, what is it with that? What's so darn special about me? And it's like, well, I'm a human being, the pinnacle of God's creation.
Gosh,
Okay,
Batman, maybe we should have left him under the concrete.
No, Robin. Ours is not to reason why.
Humanity's contributions far exceed that of the beasts in the field. And then you might say, well, you're a dichotomy of good and evil. And it's like, so how do you reconcile that?